Hello, good morning, and welcome back to another edition of the good, the bad, the ugly, the Juice Review Show, brought to you by the Department of Health Vapors. Now, the 4 I want to shoot today, it's going to be part 1 for about a 5-part review, which I'll be spreading in between all the reviews, is Zeus Juice. Now, the 4 we'll be looking at today will be a rhubarb custard, sour apple, ZY4, and last but not least, the Tooth Fairy. Have got to state for the record, any views or opinions you hear during this review are mine and mine alone. I've not been paid to do this review. I did not pay for the product. Zeus Juice very kindly sent me the whole range of their originals for review purposes. Also got to state, individual tastes, setups, and of course power levels will alter what you get from the juice. I can only personally tell you what I'm getting myself. My weapon of choice today will be the blade by Geek Vape, and that's got the AIM-09 Evo Dripper from Asvape, dual coil to 0.3. Quickly go through labels and stuff like that beforehand, and then I'll crack on with the review. All bottles today will be an 80-20 VGPG, so I just got to rearrange myself. And they will be a 3 milligram. All bottles today you also see will be TPD compliant. Don't get them that often, it's nice to see. Labels. Like the design on them, to be fair. It's simple, it gets the point across. Come in 2 different colours at the moment. So we've got the bit at the bottom, which is this product contains nicotine, which is a highly addictive substance, which is also bollocks, but they've got to put it on there. Warnings and stuff. Right, I did notice on one there was a mistake, which I'll get to in a minute. Actually, I said that these are an 80-20. Actually, all these are a different VGPG content, and I'll go through that when I do each individual one. Where's the one I thought was a cock-up? There was a cock-up on one of these. It's this one. On the rhubarb and custard. I was looking at the ingredients on your rhubarb and custard, and it says VG at greater than 80%, so 80%. Artificial flavourings, nicotine. There's no mention of PG on that bit, which is not going to focus to save us arse, but there is no mention of PG in the rhubarb and custard. Sure there is. But anyway, we've got the cautions and the warnings on this side. We've got the exclamation mark. We've got the not for pregnant or breastfeeding women. We've got this as an 18+ product. And we've got the throw your shit in a bin. So I'm happy with the warnings on that. There's also a tactile triangle on there for people with reduced sight abilities. So you can pick that up and know it's a product that you shouldn't necessarily be fucking drinking. On all these also it is a wraparound, so also that means I can sell that bottle to you like that. It doesn't have to come in a box and in a AA roadmap size bloody fold out that you get. So this bottle can come to you like this. Because of the, you've got the peel away label here, which peels away. It just gives you a little bit more info on possible side effects, how to fill your tank with this product. So yeah, all good on that. All bottles come with a tamper ring, as it should be. If, as I always state, that you get this product and this tamper ring is anyway damaged, broken or missing, demand another product. And as industry standard, we have a childproof lid. More than happy with the bottle design. There's just that one cock-up on the ingredients on the rhubarb and custard, which I'm not sure if you're aware of. Right, I'm going to crack on, because this one could be quite a long one, because I don't normally do 4, but Zeus sent me a very, very, very nice package. Basically, Zeus sent me a very, very, very nice package for this review, and there's about 1, 2, 3, 4... There's 25 in there, but some of them have been discontinued. If I do accidentally do a review on them, I do apologise. I think there's about 4 that they've discontinued because they're getting ready for the Bolt release, which I'm kind of looking forward to. But I'm going to do these in batches of 4 instead of the normal 3, because otherwise there's going to be fucking shit tons of reviews going all the way through here. But I'm going to split these reviews in between the other reviews as well to obviously mix it up for you guys, so you don't just go, it's another Zeus. I'm going to separate them out a little bit. Anyway, on to today. What am I going to start with? Well, since I had it in my hand, I'm going to start with the rhubarb and custard. Yep, that's right. Right, as I say, now the rhubarb custard is, I'm assuming from, because it doesn't say it's got any PGE, I'm assuming this is an 80-20. I say, oh, and it's a 3 milligram in strength. Because they're TPD compliant and TRPR compliant, should you obviously, if you want to buy this like from a shop point of view, you can quite happily ask them to see their actual test results and everything, so which is good. This is the way it should be, let's be fair. Right, anyway, I'm going to start at 3.7, which I always shoot past. Right, I'm going to start at 46.4 watts. Yeah, you guys. There we are. 46.4 watts. Right. No throat hit, which is always a bonus for me. Cloud production is exactly what you expect from an 80-20, as you see is enveloping mist descend from heaven. Flavour-wise at this level, I'd say is more custardy than rhubarb at the moment. There is a back note of rhubarb that just sours it down a little bit. But it is a nice custard. To be fair to it, it is a nice custard. You kind of got that hard sugar that you get on a rhubarb custard sweet as well. Kind of got that as a back note. Flavour-wise, at the moment, I would like to see that rhubarb come up a tad. That might do so when I actually go up the power levels, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go up to 4 volts. Or 54.3 watts. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The rhubarb likes a bit of power. I'm going to have another squirt on that. The rhubarb loves the power. Oh, that's a really quite nice. So, still no through it. Clouds for days, blah, blah, blah. The rhubarb is absolutely gorgeous. It hits you straight away now. It comes across right like the sweets. Got a little, it's not the, you kind of got like a creamy rhubarb flavour to start off with, and then you kind of get the custard for the end bit. But that rhubarb is a good, strong hit of rhubarb at the beginning. I'll be fair, with the amount of fruity vapes that have been coming out as of late, I'm kind of missing with dessert ones again. I have got a couple of dessert ones lined up. I think it's the Oven Bakes range. But that's a good, proper, old-fashioned rhubarb and custard sweet. That sort of hard candy ending to it. I can't fault that at all. Already. I'm going to go up one more. But this does like the power from what I'm gathering. Yeah, fans of rhubarb and custard, have a look at the Zeus range. That one is actually really good. Here we go. I'm going to go up to 4.2 anyway. Going up to 59.7 watts. As you can see, it's getting a bit cloudy in this room already. Starting to look like we've got fire damage. I preferred at middle range, actually. The custard now seems to be taking over, so to knock back the rhubarb again. At middle range, you've got a healthy blast of everything all at once. Still nice, don't get me wrong. Still got that rhubarb tang on the tongue. While as you're breathing out, you're breathing out custard as it's going over the rhubarb on your tongue. Yeah, physically can't fault that at all. Rhubarb and custard Zeus Juice. If you're a fan of that, have a little pop on them. That's nice. Right, what shall I move on to next? We'll have a quick blowout and then I'll decide. Feel which one's sour apples. Yeah, we're gone. Now, I have got to state for the record, oh, I hadn't even opened this one. Haha. Me and Sours aren't friends. We're really not friends. So if I pull a face during this review of this juice, it might not necessarily be by indicating what the quality of the juice is. It's just me and this flavour. As always, I don't care if I don't like a flavour. I will always tell you if the company has hit it on the button. A lot of reviewers don't do that, I've noticed. But anyway, here we go. We're going to go back down to 3.7. There we are. Back to 46.4. It's sour. Right, no fruit hit, which is a bonus. And I have to explain why. I know I keep saying this, but it is with apple flavours. I don't know what it is, but some companies' concentrated flavourings of apple make me cough my absolute arse out. It irritates. There's something about some apple flavourings that really do affect my throat, and I'm happy to say that this one doesn't. Now, the ratio we've got on this one is a 50-50. I think I'm starting to assume that this range might be a 50-50, the black range. Yes. Yes, so all the ones that I'll be reviewing with this label on are going to be 50-50, and all these other ones are going to be 80-20. Yeah, all the other ones appear to be 80-20. If you're a fan of sour apple, you're gonna like it. It is sour apple. Why I don't like them is it affects my saliva glands on an area of my tongue right at the back, and I just produce too much saliva. I just start ending up gargling the bloody stuff. But they've done a good job with it, and this is low down, so if it's higher up, the effect is going to get stronger. Can't fault it. It's a sour apple. It does exactly what it says on the tin, which is okay. So I wish some other companies would do that. Ugh. But I'm just not a fan of sours. Oh, excuse me. There we are. All right, I've got up to 54.2 or 4 volts. I've got to admit, it's a very juicy apple, but you normally find they are really juicy when it comes to sours. It's got that sour tang down to an absolute fine art. If you're a fan of sours, you're going to like it. Unfortunately, I'm not. But I can't fault the company just because I don't like a flavour. Oh, God, it's still, oh. And the flavour just hang around. That sour apple twang just... as you can hear, I'm now gargling on my own saliva. Having trouble talking without drooling like an old man who's been to the dentist with ill-fitting dentures. Right, I'm going to go up to 4.2. I've got up to 59.7. Oh, that's really sour. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's really good, but I don't like it. Remember, this is a 50-50. If you're a fan of any like sour fruit candies, give that one a go. They've got it spot on. Unfortunately for me, they've got it spot on. But if you like that sort of thing, you're going to be more than happy with that. I'm going to have a blowout. God. Oh, me and sours are just... I guarantee now I've said that the next 4 companies to send me stuff is going to be bloody sours. But like I say, I can't fault the juice. The juice is absolutely spot on. They've got the flavour perfect, but... Right, I'm going to move on to the sweet tooth. Because I think I need some cakey dessert at the moment. Right, I'll just read a little bit. I've got the flavour list here that they sent me with the box. Life's a sweet yet with a little sour undertone. Fruit and Morris weaves his wicked way with this one. Great for those who enjoy a sweet or fruity vape. Now, I like a sweet vape, I like a fruity vape. It's starting to sound like a Chumbawamba song there. But it's nice to see some dessert flavours again. So I've gone through a lot, especially Expert. Expert was flooded with fruit flavours. There weren't that many on the yummy side, which is what I'd like to say. Right, anyway, we'll start again at 3.7. Or 46.4 watts. Let's have a little palate reset there. Definitely get a sweet cream. Getting the fruit. It basically just feels like we're exhaling cream. I'm going to go up to 4 volts. Or 54.3. I'm getting a VG nose, I know that. Oh. I say this one's an 80-20. Can I say? You can see from the cloud production it is an 80-20. There's no fruit here. Actually, not sure this is a Bakewell. Because I'm kind of getting a bit of cherry. And it's like marzipan to this. This could be a Bakewell. Anyway, I'll go on up. Let's see if it actually does anything. Seemed to take a long while for the. Seemed to be there was a hell of a lot of cream in this, so it pushed back the others. But after, like I was saying, about a couple of minutes after I actually finished vaping, I started to get like a kind of marzipan-y cherry. It's nice, but you have to wait a long while to get it at that level. So as I'm saying, pushing up the heat a little bit and the power might bring it together a bit better. Now I'm getting like the pastry case. It comes from really well actually. It's a weird one. I think there's just too much cream in this because it does kind of blast out. I was like on that one, then just at the end of the exhale, on the inhale going in, leading into the exhale, I did kind of get this pastry base, which was nice. Don't get me wrong, but it's just a creamy pastry base. I'm not sure about the fruit element of this. It's just a bit. There's the base. More paste, yeah, pie case and cream. There is something going on there, but I just can't. I'm not overly a fan of this one, to be honest. I've got it 59.7. I'll give it a blast. I'll put a little bit more in just to. Just not really getting the fruit. I thought I got what hint of like kind of Bakewell, but now I'm just getting a creamy pie crust or tart cake, should I say? I'm up to 59.7 and it's indescribable, I don't know what that is. Yeah, not really a fan of that one. Yeah, Tooth Fairy. Yeah. Definitely get the pastry casing, but I'm just... It's a bit nondescript on the fruit element. I'm going to have a blowout, I think, and I'll move on to the last one. Which is the ZY4. So obviously straight away we know it's going to be a take on the old classic RY4. Every company's got an RY4 somewhere in their repertoire, especially they've been going for a while. Good old Dyson. Now this one is, of course, is on the black label, so it will be a 50-50. Right, I'm going to start off again at 3.7. Oh, now 46.5 watts. Oh, wow. Now that is nice. That actually reminds me of Villain Vapors. Oh god, which one was it? It was Capone. They did a RY4 Villain Vapors. They're from the States. Excellent company, excellent company. Their short fills you can now get over in this country again from their original range. I'm still begging them to get the confection range over here because I really miss Feta Pop. It's one of the few juices, even this far on, I still think back and going, oh, I wish I was here. I'd just murder a bottle of that. That was absolutely heavenly. But they did an RY4 called Capone, and this tastes exactly like it. You've got your tobacco, comes across a little bit of sweet. It's made sweet because you've got the caramel mixed in there as well. There's a little bit of chocolate. There's a little bit of vanilla swirling around in there as well. 50-50, absolutely no throat hit. Still getting decent clouds on the 50-50. No. I mean, to be fair, it's behaving like a 70-30 on the cloud production. But it's so full of flavour. I mean, when I first started vaping, I was on tobaccos. That's all I knew at the time. Then I moved away from tobacco, my taste buds come back, and I went, oh, well, God, actually, they taste like shit. I'd probably say over the last year and a half, 2 years even, thanks to Villain Vapors, the Refuge Vapors from the States, from Ohio, I got back into them again because they started to produce these really nice. So it didn't taste like a burnt fucking ashtray. It tasted like walking into a tobacconist and you used to get all those smells from the pipe tobaccos. It went back to that, and I kind of went, I do not actually like that flavour. It's 50-50. It's going to be perfect for a pod system. I'm putting a lot more power through than I probably should do for something like this. I'm going to go up to 4 volts, which is 54.3. That chocolate and caramel is so nice in this. The vanilla is just a nice little... It's not overdone on the vanilla one. It's a good tobacco they've used. Yeah, I can't fault that at all. If you're a fan of the old school RY4s, give that one a go. ZY4. I'm going to go up one more time. I don't need to. To be fair, I was happy at 3.7. I was still happy at 4. Going up higher, you do start to lose a bit of the tobacco gets pushed right to the back because you get more of a creamy caramel chocolate, and then you kind of get the tobacco coming out as the exhale. Fuck me, you cannot see in this room. I can't fault that at all. If you're a fan of the old school flavours, give that one a go, guys. That is really, really nice. Well, that brings me to the end of part 1. If you have enjoyed this review, soon, probably just around this point here, my ugly mug will appear in a circle. If you have enjoyed it, please subscribe to the channel. Please press my ugly mug and subscribe to the channel. So what leaves me to do now is on behalf of myself, Darren Stone, head of the department in Held Vapors to bid you all a very good day. Like I said, if you have enjoyed what you've watched, please remember to like, share, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. And I will be back soon with some more reviews. Take care, people.